The level of this lesson is beginner to intermediate. I made this video using a lesson from our archives, and the full lesson is part of a new module in our History and Exam course called Bonus and Review. Y ahora vamos a la lección. In this course, we practice a complete head-to-toe exam. So in this lesson, we are going to practice using verbs that involve the body. Now, I'm about to talk grammar. No worries if you're a little confused, because we will be going over a bunch of examples. In each of the examples in this lesson, a body part or article of clothing will be the direct object of the verb. And an indirect pronoun, or in the case of a reflexive verb, a reflexive pronoun, will indicate on whom the action is being performed. The indirect object pronouns in Spanish are
me, te, le, nos, os, and les. The reflexive pronouns are exactly the same except that le and les are replaced by se. Consider the following example. Me toco la nariz. I touch my nose. In this case, yo is the subject, me is the indirect object, and la nariz is the direct object. In this case, the person who performs the action is also the person on whom the action is being performed. The subject, yo, and the indirect object, me, are the same person, and therefore the verb is reflexive. Now consider, te toco la nariz. I touch your nose. This is an example of a non-reflexive verb because the person performing the action is different from the person receiving the action. I touch your nose. Te toco la nariz. When we use an indirect object pronoun to indicate on whom the action is being performed, there is no need to use a possessive article, such as me or su, before the body part or article of clothing. That would be redundant. Instead, we use a definite article. So instead of saying, te toco tu nariz, we say, te toco la nariz, where la is the definite article. Okay, enough of the grammar mumbo-jumbo. Let's really learn this by practicing some examples. I will introduce a verb, and then we will practice a couple examples. The first example will be the verb in its reflexive form. The second will be the verb in its non-reflexive form. First verb, to wash, lavar. The children wash their hands. Los niños se lavan las manos. We wash their hands. Les lavamos las manos. In this case, les refers to the children. We wash our faces. Nos lavamos la cara. In Spanish, when each person only possesses one of a particular body part or article of clothing, we express that noun as singular. I wash their faces. Les lavo la cara. Second verb, quitar, to take off. They take off their shirts. Se quitan la camisa. I am going to remove your robe, addressing usted. Le voy a quitar la bata. Verb number 3, to break, quebrar. You broke your leg. Te quebraste la pierna. He broke my arm. Me quebró el brazo. Fourth verb, to twist, torcer. I twist my ankle. Me tuerzo el tobillo. You twist my arm. Me tuerces el brazo. You twisted your ankle. Te torciste el tobillo. I twisted his arm. Le torcí el brazo. Verb number 5. To burn. Quemar. I burnt my tongue. Me quemé la lengua. Did she burn your arm?
If you would like to continue on with this lesson and practice more verbs with the body in Spanish, consider becoming a member at docmolly.com. In the full member lesson, we go on to practice both the reflexive and non-reflexive forms of the following verbs: lastimar, poner, abrochar, desabrochar, amarrar, desamarrar, cepillar, peinar, rascar, y raspar. And this member lesson is included in our Medical History and Exam course. Through the interactive audio lessons in our Medical History and Exam course, you will learn tons of useful words and phrases for effective communication with your Spanish-speaking patients. And all the audio lessons are available in the form of premium podcast feeds so that you can take your lessons on the go. If you would like to learn essential Spanish for healthcare, sign up for our Medical History and Exam course at docmolly.com. Espero que te haya resultado útil esta lección y hasta la próxima. This is the production of docmolly.com, where you'll find interactive audio lessons that teach Spanish for healthcare and elsewhere.